For the Motown the Musical, not the opening night, but one of the greatest performances, definitely to hit Hollywood in a long, long time. This is going to be a night filled with music, fun, and just a great time as we relive the life, the legacy of Motown.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we have some of the cast members here. Julius Thomas III, who is from Gary, Indiana, home of Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5.
That's right.
Did you know much about Motown? Because what I noticed is this cast is pretty young.
Yeah, I did know, but I didn't know about Motown so much as I knew about the Jackson 5.
Right.
I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson and the J5. I would comb the tape bins with my little allowance and try to find any tape that I could, even if it just had one new song on it. I would still buy it.
What's your favorite Jackson 5 song?
Oh, you're all I need to get by. No one else can make me cry.
Okay, all right. I don't even know that song, and I'm a Jackson fan. You might have to keep singing it till I feel getting familiar to me. Because I am the ultimate Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, it's a good one, but not a very well known one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad. Now I feel so bad.
No, don't worry about it.
Bad.
I like the underrated Gentle Ben. Nobody likes that
It
song.
is not Gentle Ben. It's Ben.
Oh, I'm
Gentle
sorry.
Ben.
Also from the cast, you're playing Berry Gordy tonight, right?
I am. Yeah.
So what did you find out about Berry Gordy through this entire Motown musical journey?
Well, I got to hear a lot about the man from the man, which was
Impeccable research.
impeccable research. My research walked around the room every day, which is a lot different from a lot of the other cast members. So it was really cool. Like if I had a question about any of the things that I was supposed to be feeling at any moment, he was very forthcoming with how he felt in the moment.
Any scandalous secrets that he gave you?
Scandalous secrets, no, but I mean, we've got a couple in the show that are pretty interesting that people find pretty scandalous, if you will.
He didn't hang nobody outside the balcony?
Outside the balcony?
If he did, it didn't make the music.
Oh, okay.
What is one thing you can tell us about Berry Gordy that you found out that nobody probably knows about him?
Well, in the moment, when Diana Ross decides that she's not going to do what he's actually asking her to do as her manager, he said that if that moment hadn't happened, if she hadn't done what he had asked her to do, he would have been done with music completely.
Wow.
He would have left the business and would not have been involved anymore, and we wouldn't have the catalog that we have today.
Wow.
So thank God she did what we needed her to do in the moment.
Well, what did she do in the moment?
To sing a specific song on a specific show. I don't want to give too much away.
Okay, got you. But there was a point where he would have walked away from Motown.
He said he would have been done, completely done.
Wow.
That's how much she meant to him in that moment.
You pull anime on her?
I don't think he
Not at all. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake.
He just let her know, I've always been in your corner, and you can do what it is that I need you to do to take us to the next level, or you can do what it is that you want to do, and that'll be the end of it.
Wow. Also with us, Martina Sykes.
Hi.
Hi, Martina. You are playing who tonight?
Mary Wells, Gwen Gordy, Cindy Birdsong, and one of the Vandellas.
Gwen Gordy is Berry Gordy's sister?
Yes.
And was she responsible for the imaging of Motown?
No, that was Esther Gordy,
Okay.
the older sister. Gwen Gordy, she was one of the ones that believed in everything he did. She supported him at all his boxing matches. She introduced him to Jackie Wilson, and that's how he got his song with Jackie Wilson. He wrote
Repetit.
Repetit.
Yeah.
And
To Be Loved.
To Be Loved, yes.
To Be Loved.
I couldn't figure it out.
I didn't know Berry Gordy was such a songwriter. I thought that Smokey,
Yeah.
he wrote a lot of music, and that's how he and Smokey teamed up.
Berry wrote a ton of music and still writes today. He two of the new songs that we have in the show. Actually, we had 3, but one of them didn't end up making the musical. But 2 of them he wrote with another songwriting partner for the show specifically.
So we'll actually get new music.
Yeah, we got new songs in
Motown
the show.
the Musical.
Yeah,
Yes.
new Motown music.
But we'll also relish and bask in the old classics as
We
well.
have 66 hits.
Yeah.
66 hits.
66 hits.
Now, Martina, you look rather young.
Yes.
So have you ever had?
Wait a minute now.
Well, I'm not saying you look old. I'm not saying the beard make you look older than her. If she had a beard, I would think she was the same age. But so had you ever had an experience, a Motown experience? Did you remember any of the music? Do you remember samples that some of your favorite artists might have? What is your Motown experience before booking this job?
Well, my parents introduced us to all. Like, we had a record in the middle of our living room, and that's how we got our chores done on Saturday. If we were on the Temptations, you were cleaning the bathrooms, you were nowhere near being done. But if you were on the Jackson 5s, you were dusting and we were almost home free to go outside and play.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I find it so amazing that a lot of people clean their houses on Saturday to a lot of the Motown music. It's how a lot of the young kids got their upbringing of this soulful music.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
It's so cool because I feel like every generation kind of reintroduces the next to the Motown music in their own way. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is our generation's reintroduction of Motown music. So it's kind of cool to be a part of the,
absolutely,
letting somebody else know about this music.
So I guess that's it. Right?
Well, how does it feel to be a part of this?
I know you guys got to get backstage and do a show.
One last question. How does it feel to be a part of this whole ensemble, be a part of this kind of, because this is history right in itself, how does it feel to be part of this connected to Motown?
I mean, it's incredible because Mr. Gordy told us himself, you guys are now a part of the legacy. This is not just a show. This is history, And the way people feel about Motown is so different from any other show I've ever been a part of. People react to Motown in a way that it moves their soul. They're so connected to it. You can tell who had an anniversary and My Guy was their song, or My Girl was their song, and they're crying, and it's just an incredible feeling to be a part of history and to be a part of it in such a relevant time as right now, because we need this music right now.
You're absolutely right about that. We do need this music right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The music was definitely a movement. It moved the civil rights movement. It moved your love life. It moved your divorce life. It moved anything you had going.
It cleaned your house on Saturday.
It cleaned your house on Saturday mornings along with Soul Train and what came on there? Oh, Fat Albert and Soul Train. Them Saturdays I remember in the Motown classics.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for sharing Motown the Musical with us live on air. And I know you got to get backstage because you're on in 30 minutes.
Yes,
we
thank
are.
you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, listen, I got a tomato, so if you mess up, I'm going to throw it right at you.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right, we are broadcasting live to Pantages Theater for Motown the Musical right here on Radio Free 102.3 KJLH.